Dear students, let us see the one more problem. In a reaction turbine, the blade tips are inclined at 35-20 degrees in a direction of motion. Okay, it's given directly two angles, direct blade angles. Okay, one is inlet angle, other one is outlet angles. These two are same and these two are same. Okay, next. The guide blades are of the same shapes. Yeah, he mentioned same shape means theta is equal to beta and alpha is equal to beta as the moving blades. Okay, but reversed in direction. Okay, right? So like that, at a certain place in turbine, the drum diameter is 1 meter. Is given the diameter of the drum, and blades are 100 mm height. Sometimes they may give as 10 centimeter. Conversion. 10 centimeter or 100 mm. Both are same or 0.1 meters. You have to convert, right? At this place, steam has a pressure of 1.7 bar. Is given the pressure of the steam, that is 1.7 bar, and drainage fraction is 0.935. If the speed of the turbine is 250 rpm, is given the n value, and the steam passes through the blades without shock, find the mass of steam flow. Find the mass of steam flow. That means you have to find out the mass and power developed in the ring of the moving blades. And next one is you have to find out the power developed. These two you have to find out. This is also given for the 10 marks. Right. Let us see the problem. Right. See. So same, similar to earlier case. Again, here angles are given, but blade velocity, that is u. U is not given directly, but is given indirectly. Okay. As per the last class discussion, in the last class discussion, we already discussed about the formula, that is VB or U is equal to, basic formula 5dn by 60. Okay, 5dn by 60, where d is the mean diameter. It is the summation of small d plus h, where small d is the drum diameter and h is the height of the blade. We are already discussed in the class, right? So we are taking directly the formula. Here all the values. Okay, 5, small d, small h, and n. You will get the value in u. That means u in meter per second. Okay. So once you get the u and all the angles, you can easy to draw the velocity triangles. Similar to earlier procedure. Okay. Similar to earlier procedure. Same. Here. Initially, you have to draw u value. You have to draw u value. This is u. Okay. After that, we have to take the angles. You have to take the this is and this one. You will get 1 point. And again, similarly, again you have to take one more angle, 35, and from here, sorry, this is 20 and this is 35. This one and this one both are 35, and this is 20 and this is 20, right? So again you will get one more point here. So then automatically you can close this figure by drawing a vertical line here and here, and you have to draw a horizontal line along u. So automatically you get one more point here, one more point here. Once you complete the velocity triangles, okay, you can find any value. That means you can find out V1, V2, VF2, VF1, VR1, VR2, and VW1 plus VW2. Right? Now, let us see the power developed. Right? See. So in this is asking about what is that? First one, mass. Another one is the power developed. See, check this. This is one formula we are already discussed in the class. That is mass flow rate equal to flow area into flow velocity by specific volume. As you know, flow area is the 5dh and flow velocity is the Vf1. Specific volume. Okay, what is the unit for specific volume? That is meter cube for kg. Right? And here mass flow rate is the mass flow rate kg per second equal to here flow area means units meter square, velocity means meter per second. Okay. See here kg cancelled. We'll get the values in this is the meter cube per second, and this is also meter square in meter. That is the meter cube per second. Okay, is the units are balanced or not? So actually, mass flow rate into specific volume. That is kg per second is the mass flow rate, and specific volume is the meter cube per kg. Here kg cancel. The final value is meter cube per second. This is the meter cube per second. Here flow area means meter square. Flow velocity is the meter per second. Here also meter cube per second. So both are balanced. That means units are balanced. Okay. So this is the formula for mass flow rate. Just for idea, I am again revised. Okay. The same formula we are using here. That is m is equal to okay. M is equal to 5dh with capital D 5dh Vf1 by specific volume, where capital D is the small d plus h. Actually 5dh is the area. Area means 5dh, where d is the mean dia, capital D. Again d is equal to small d plus h. H and Vf is the Vf1, where Vs is the specific volume. This is depends upon the quality of the steam. Here the steam quality is the wet steam, because is given the quality of steam as less than 1, and also given the corresponding pressure. Okay, so you have to go for steam tables. Okay, at 1.7 bar, you have to take the Vg or Vs, that is 1.031. Okay, steam table lo pressure tables lo మనకి Vg value వస్తుంది. Already x value is given. Okay, 5dh and Vf1. Then you will get the mass flow rate. That means per second how much steam is flowing. That is the mass flow rate. And after that you have to find out the power developed. That is the formula. Power P equal to m into VW1 plus VW2 and U. These values you can take it from the velocity triangles. Again you will get the power. Okay, this is the second problem. Okay, this is a similar problem, but additionally one point is given. Okay, any doubts?